Good morning all, younger old here, welcome to my channel. Last time I was out I made some adjustments to my microphone, but I still wasn't happy. Recording was very poor. I say this screen, it just it's me straight in the helmet, so I've made a few supposedly improvements. So I thought let's go out for a test. It's a beautiful day, so oh well, let's get out and have a ride if nothing else. Just been to put some fuel in, and now I'm off to a local shop which sells motorbike clothing. I'm going to treat myself to a new jacket. This one's getting a bit tatty and the zip broke, and I took it into a supposedly good tailor. Charged me 35 quid for a new zip, and it was sticking from day one when I used it, but I used it when I was away from home, and I made a few adjustments to it the other day trying to get it to work better, and it just broke. So that was 35 quid wasted, and I've still had to end up going to buy a new jacket. So just really, today is about getting that and testing my toys from where I'm going. After I've been and got my jacket, I'm going over to see my mate MacBook Mickey. He's had the dreaded COVID, so he's all okay, he's all negative now, so gonna go and visit him, have a cup of tea, sit outside. Nice day for it. So I've set the sat nav to take me to his house, see which way it takes me. So it's a day of just playing with new toys, really. Works for me anyway. Any excuse to get out for a ride. Of course, this road is now all measured average time speed cameras, or greed cameras, whichever way we call them. But in the old days we used to come back this way from quite a famous bike meet, and we used to be able to get up some speeds along this road. Things you do in your youth. Well, it weren't really my youth, it was only about 20 years ago. As the saying goes, growing old is compulsory, growing up is optional. A lot of the people that I used to ride with, none of them seem to ride anymore. And if I see them out anywhere, they'll say, "Oh, are you still riding?" And I reply, "Yeah, you know." And they're shocked, you know. "Oh, you need to pack that in, you're getting too old for that now." No way, you know. I'll pack in when I want to pack in, you know. I'm not going to let my age dictate to me, obviously. If I got to a stage where I couldn't handle a heavy bike like this, I'd have a lighter bike, you know. I'd have a little cruiser. As long as I'm able to, you know, I will ride. Okay, there'll come a time when I won't be able to, and there's nothing I can do about that. I'll just have to accept it and rely on all my memories. The national speed limit now. Road ahead closed, right, okay. If any one local is watching this video, they'll probably realise we're going to Colville, the home of the Queen Vic Bikers Pub. It's actually got its own brown tourist sign. It does get very busy. It's well noted as a biker pub. And there's accommodation to stay over. You can even camp in the garden. He has music festivals on. Most weekends he's got live rock bands on. So, you know, locally it's known as a very popular place. I've not been for a while, you know, with all the pandemics and everything else, but I'll probably give it a go over the next couple of weeks or so. Oh, I know where we are now. Yeah, that road which was closed actually would have brought us out at this roundabout. See what we can do. Still there in all that. Even saved a space for me out of that. Lovely. Just politely say thank you to the guy behind me. Here we go. Just an update now, I'm back at home. I left Mr. and Mrs. MacBook Mickey after a few hours sitting in their garden having some nice non-alcoholic cold drinks. Always good to have a chat, planning not just trips for this year, but actually a trip for next year, do a little bit more touring in Europe. So that was good, looking forward to that one. I'm pleased with the sound on the mic now, it's a lot better. On my microphone I've got one of those sponge covers for it, and then one of the fairy ball, or what they call dead cat things, but I was still getting a lot of noise. And then I seen someone else on YouTube actually with a good idea. I thought I'll give that a try, and it's a disposable glove. Cut the thumb off, shove the mic up the disposable glove, seal it off, and yeah, really pleased. I think it's made cut the wind noise down tremendously. I'm still not sure about the positioning of the camera. I might have a mess around and try it somewhere else on the helmet, or try it on the bike. So that's another job to try out, and another excuse to take the bike out for a ride to test it. So all's good. I got my coat. I went for the one in the sale. I thought, yeah, that's a good price. It was 109 quid. But what I didn't realise, I've never noticed this before, I've never had a coat like that before. You take the thermal lining out, and your waterproof membrane is actually in the thermal lining. Which then thought, well, okay, you can get a really nice warm day where you haven't got your thermal lining in, but it can still chuck it down to rain. So basically, it's only good in the cold weather. So no, I decided against that one, and I've had one where the thermal lining, the waterproof lining or membrane is actually in the coat, separate from the thermal lining, which I can remove in and out, and thus retain the waterproof qualities. But sadly that one weren't in the sale, so that was an extra sort of 69 quid. But at the end of the day, it's a lot better coat, better fit, better quality. So I thought, as my mate always used to say, buy cheap, buy twice. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's only a quick one, but like and subscribe is always nice, and all that leaves me to say is bye for now.